Hello everyone and welcome back to Farmer Joe Homesteading. This week has been super busy as always, and we have tons of things to show and share you guys. I am just out here doing morning chores, so come along with me as I feed our 100+ animals breakfast. First off is typically feed the bunnies. Look at that little bunny. There's more bunnies. Amber's babies are growing like crazy, as you can see. They are 3 weeks old this week. Across the way here, of course, we have Livy's bunny. Sweet girl. And they are still sweet as always, but look at how big they are. They are growing and growing and growing, but they are doing really well as well. And they are 7 weeks. They only get 1 more week with mama. Hey, sweet girls. This one stays, and the white one stays. Yes, I know, you're pushy. Just wait. Here. Come in. Now, Miss Twilight here should be on, I think, day 10 or 11. So she's far enough we can start palpating, so that's exciting. Of course, then we have this sweet little girl. Are you running away? Then we got Houdini. And Mr. Peter here. I know, handsome boy. You already have food and water, though. Now that the bunnies are done, I can check on all of the chicks. I already let the leg bars out, so I don't have to fight with them this morning at the door. The water is permanently disgusting. What are you doing in here, huh? What are you doing in here? Good morning, chicklets. The feed shed is chaotic as ever, but let me show you what we got going on right now to feed all these animals. I got Big Mama's grain soaked overnight, ready for milking. We've got some chick crumble. Only one pen was out because I fed them last night, so chick starter, rabbit pellet, all of our grains for the goats. We got alfalfa pellet, goat tex, it's running out but we're not milking anymore, and beet pulp. We've got our flaxseed, there's peas in there, corn, black oil sunflower seeds, the chick starter. That's an extra bag of goat tex because I'm almost out, and then I've got bags of homegrown feed that is in commercial bags because it's convenient. This is the stuff I've been buying. This is the layer, so you can see in it, it's got homegrown oats and barley from the farm we get it from that's been rolled, and then it has the calcium supplement, you can see that here, and then it also has a protein supplement added to it as well, so it's got the proper amount of protein and the proper amount of calcium that the hens need. The rabbits just get their pellets. Mamas, like pregnant moms, things like that, they get free, the lactating does get free choice. Pregnant does, in the last like week to 2 weeks of pregnancy, I increase their pellets, and then the boys just get a half a cup morning and night. And then we also have our young little one, Kata, and so she's getting a little bit extra because she's young and still growing. So that's what we're feeding for the rabbits.
Can I do calcium?
Chickens are getting the homegrown oats and barley here from our farm. They're getting corn, black oil sunflower seeds, peas, and flax. This is like their homemade scratch that they get. Good morning. So chicks are just getting chick starter. It's a medicated feed. It's medicated for coccidia, to prevent coccidia. I have a couple different ages in here. So there's a couple leg bar roosters that are a little bit big, but they are too big, like too small to be in the other side. So I've got some grow outs here. I've got quite a few leg bar pullets in here that we've kept for next year. And then also a couple olive eggers that I selected to keep for next year. And I believe that's the black copper Moran right there that got leftovers. So there also is a little opal pullet right there. In the middle here, I've actually got younger chicks. That's why they've still got heat. These guys technically need heat as well, but it's so hot that they're not really on heat. So this is mostly olive eggers and then some cuckoos. So that's a cuckoo there, it's a cuckoo there, and then olive eggers. So this is mostly cuckoos and olive eggers, and most of these guys are already pre-sold, waiting for pickup. And then on our big side, they are all big enough. That's why I have this open now, and they can have some outside time. Look at that turkey. So the big guys are totally off heat. They're able to go outside, and this is all ones that are staying, which is why they're still here. So we got, this is a leg bar cockerel here. This is a an olive egger pullet that I kept back. That's a leghorn rooster. Our leghorns are growing like crazy. This is a black copper Moran's pullet we kept back. There's another rooster. We got lots of leg bar roosters because people don't want to buy them, and because they're sexed, we end up with a lot of them. So, oh, there's that was a little rooster crow over there. So that's what we got going on in here. There's quite a lot. All of the chickens get the scratch in the morning, and then fresh water, of course. And these guys have a feed bin, so I checked the feed bin. I have a feeling it's out because they're pretty hungry. Oh, they still got some. It's hard for them to reach in these feeders once they kind of eat around, so I try to swoosh everything back to the middle. They actually still have some commercial pellet in here, so they still have plenty of food in here. They just can't really reach it, so try to get it where they can reach so they can finish it up. The only other flock left is the olive coop, but I need to get my milking done first. For milking, I need my jar and my soaked grain for Mama. So when Mama's really milking, she gets alfalfa pellet, beet pulp, and I also give her goat tex, which is like a grain, and I was giving her some flax and black oil sunflower seeds as treats as well in her grain. We're trying to dry her up. So now she's getting a half a cup of alfalfa, a half a cup of beet pulp soaked instead of a cup of each plus the grain. So slowly cutting back her grain to try and get her dried up because she is most likely pregnant right now, and I'd like her to dry up for the summer because Big Mama's been in milk for almost 14 months. Good morning, Daddy. Are you hungry? Here it is. It's right here. It's right here. There. Good job. Oh, good morning, Farmer Joe.
Hi. Did you make some milk?
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
I did. Is this your cow? So if you missed our video on Betty, make sure you go check that out because it's super cute. But this is our new Jersey Cross heifer, Betty. So we've had Miss Betty for a week now today, and I'm not loving, it comes and goes. Sometimes she's looking a little bit more ribby than I'd like her to, and I know at the dairy farm they're given dairy ration to help them out a little bit, and so I am thinking about maybe getting some dairy ration for our bottle calf, just to try and help her put a little bit of weight on, because I want to make sure that she grows really well. Now, I know being half Jersey, she's going to be she's not ever going to look like a beef cow, and so it's quite normal to see the hip bones and things like that, but I don't want her body condition to be too low. So we want to be diligent, especially while she's young and developing, and so we're gonna try and get her some dairy ration in the next day or two here when we run to town, and try and put a little bit more weight on her. Grab the bag. Mama! Mama! You're so picture perfect. And there's Buddy in his new pen. Look at you. You're such a beautiful girl. It's also branding day, so May is crazy. Got interrupted, had to run and help chase the cows. So once Betty is fed, then I can milk Mama. But if I milk Mama before I feed Betty, then Betty's right there sucking on my leg. So now that she's fed, I can go in and milk Mama. Okay. Done? Are you done? Yeah, that's all your milk. That's all your milk. You're such a good girl. You are. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? You little stinker. Yeah, you're just rotten. There's the other one. Hey, Sally. All right, I better go get helping with family branding, and I'll hopefully get this video finished before the end of the day. So we got some new additions again, and they are extremely adorable. We got 5 little silkies. We haven't ever had silkies here on the farm, and I've always wanted to have a couple of them because they are excellent mothers, very good broodies, and since we hatch so many eggs, it just made sense. Plus, they are the absolute best pet chicken in the world for children, and Farmer Joe wants a pet chicken really bad. Even though she's tamed a few, and she definitely has like 4 pet chickens already outside, I wanted to add a couple silkies to the mix.